Hello and welcome, Pisces, to your soulmate messages. Now keep in mind these are collective, so receive what resonates, release anything that doesn't resonate with you. And within this series, we'll also look into separate videos, twin flame messages, as well as karmic messages. So let's go ahead and begin. Highest and best messages for Pisces, soulmate energy. We have the Chariot. Okay, so it looks like, and we're in Cancer season as well, things are moving forward here. Yes, they are. Wow. We have the Star, we have Judgment. So all major arcana coming out right out the bat. So there's a lot of movement, successful movement, which feels like it's in the right direction for you. Okay, Pisces, I'm also sensing here with the Judgment card that you feel like you're running the show. Like you feel like your free will here is assisting you. Okay, in alignment with your communication with Source. And that is really something that is empowering to you here. So it's like, not only are things moving in an aligned direction that you're enjoying, but you feel like you've created it. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing here. Now with the Star card, especially in this deck, this is about being able to adapt, okay? And the Star card is about hope, and it shines that beautiful light in the darkness, but it's also direction. So even if, you know, when it comes to love and dating, soulmate energy, there have been some challenges here, it looks like you're navigating them in a beautiful way. And with this Judgment card, you're making a decision here, okay? You're claiming a path, claiming a choice. So let's clarify further. What is the Chariot here for Pisces? Wow, okay, look at that. We have the Hierophant energy. So there is change. You're moving forward with change, but again, it feels like it's in a beautifully aligned way, okay? And with the Hierophant, that is about soul contracts. It is about structure, okay? It can be traditional as well. So some of you are moving forward on a path that might be traditional, or it might be towards a deeper commitment here, which is exciting. Okay, it could be with an earth sign, doesn't have to be. You know, we have water and earth strongly showing up here. I feel like too, Pisces, you've been in close communication with your spiritual team or your angels, okay, with that Judgment card. Actually, you've also been in close communication with your star family as well, which is beautiful. Clarify the Star card for Pisces soulmate energy. We have the World, okay? Beautiful. So there's a completion of a wish fulfillment here. And I think you weren't sure it was really going to work out. You weren't sure it was going to work out, but there's a completion of a cycle here with the World card. And some dream coming to fruition, okay? And it could be something that makes your inner child very happy, okay? Or makes your past self very happy. It took a lot of effort, it looks like. You see there's that couple there holding up that globe, okay? So this could also have to do for some of you, not just with relationship, but with soulmate messages, as far as like the people that you align with on your career path as well, okay? Or those vibrational match experiences and opportunities also coming in here. Let's clarify Judgment. Clarify Judgment here for Pisces soulmate energy. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands showing up in reverse. So some of you have released resistance. Okay, you've released resistance here when it comes to your desires, when it comes to what you want to bring to fruition. You've been kind of claiming it. So even if you right now don't have someone in your life, I feel like as you are on this path here that is in alignment with your soul calling, is in alignment with your happiness and your free will, I feel like you do call in someone here. You do meet someone. Okay? With that Seven of Wands in reverse too, this is the Seven of Wands upright. This is it in reverse. It may have been like for a while you didn't feel like you were ready for romance. You weren't ready for romantic love, but now you're going to be calling that in. Now you're choosing that. It could also be that you might meet this person in a way that you don't expect. You know, it could be out of something, again, that was perhaps not planned, right? But actually aligned in a fortunate way for you too, is something else that I'm seeing here. Okay, let's clarify a little bit deeper. What else is important for Pisces to know? Soulmate energy. We have the Six of Swords. So again, we have movement. We have communication, we have movement, we have illumination. Okay? Even getting on the same page with someone here too. Okay, that's something else that's coming through. Now, for those of you that are moving away from a previous connection here, I feel like you're doing it in a peaceful way. And maybe I said sage for a reason. You know, you might want to sage or clear your space. Okay, that's something here coming forward. Let's see what else. It just feels like after all of this effort and even some pivoting, okay, some creative problem solving, now it feels like things are moving forward in your favor. We have the Knight of Swords there. Okay, in quite a fantastic way, I'm hearing. Especially with that Libizon, you know, leaping up there. In quite a fantastic way. So there's clear communication, clear direction. You have your clarity here, okay? Someone or something will be catching your attention with that Knight of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups here as well. So there's something that you're releasing and leaving behind. It could be behavior, it could be a location, it could just be, you know, for some of you, again, perhaps you were keeping love at a distance, okay? You were keeping yourself from really opening up to the experiences that you desire, okay? Or the love that, you know, you desire here. You kind of just maybe wanted to keep things lighthearted. You just kind of wanted to have maybe more shallow connections, really not let people in. Some of you too could be calling someone out as well with that Eight of Cups energy. You might have stayed in situationships because you didn't perhaps feel like you wanted to be vulnerable, or you wanted to open up, or that your heart was ready for something deeper. Let's see what else is important for Pisces when it comes to soulmate energy. We have Justice. And we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, for many of you, it's like you're finally opening up the door. You're saying, okay, I'm ready. You know, I feel like some of you felt like you had to accomplish something in the physical. Could have to do with career, could have to do with a project. Maybe it was moving, maybe it's a bigger investment. But I feel like you now are, it feels like you're ready. Like you're waving that baton. You're like, okay, I'm ready. Yeah, you're releasing a past lifestyle is what I'm sensing here. And again, it just confirms with the Hierophant and the Justice energy coming through here is soul contracts and, you know, making a commitment here, choosing to make a commitment. And then you have that Knight of Cups, which is about, it's a dreamy energy, it's a romantic energy, it's very much a dating energy here. There's fantasy definitely involved, okay? Because we do have those masks. I'm hearing like, okay, I'll give it a go. Like, that's what I'm hearing from you. Like, okay, I'll give it a go. Or maybe you were with somebody who wanted more, or you both, you know, couldn't quite get on the same page, and you start to get on the same page. You start to become more serious. You have, you know, those conversations with each other about the direction that you're moving in together, okay? Or that you desire to move in, if you both have the same vision for what you would like for the connection. That's for some of you. But yeah, this Knight of Cups is just kind of like, okay, you know, we'll give this a go. This could also be, you know, someone coming forward and expressing their feelings that they've been holding back for a while because that person has a mask on. Okay. Let's see what else. What else is important for Pisces to know with soulmate energy? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Look at that. Yep. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. See, I did feel like you were investing in something here, growing something that was important to you. And we have the Three of Cups, and also important to a community. And then you have the Two of Swords. Okay, some of you are like, do I have time for love? Can I commit to both of these? If you're with somebody but you weren't really grounded or serious, it might be like because your work was more important, or maybe your soul calling, you know. But you're being reminded here to also have more fun and to enjoy that which, you know, that human experience that you also want to have here too. Okay. And with that Two of Swords, it's kind of like being in two different minds. But you might be able to find some common ground. You might be able to find something, some way to bring these two important parts of your life together. Okay, highest and best messages, soulmate energy for Pisces. We have the King of Cups. We have all these cups, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the King of Cups. So there's love flowing in. It's like some of you are not going to realize how you were blocking love or, you know, potential partners out of your life. And now you're going to realize, once you can identify that, you know, and you say yes and you open yourself up to, you know, receive. And I feel like there's like this buildup of love, or this buildup of potential partners that will come flowing in, because you do have a lot of water energy, okay, which is very flowing, okay, almost somewhat effortless here. It's just a matter of you making a decision, okay. Now the King of Cups is someone who definitely has feelings, okay, feelings for you, love for you. So someone might have been waiting for you to be ready, or for you to signal them that you're ready. Okay, let's see what else is most important for Pisces. Highest and best messages with soulmate energy. Look at that. Beautiful. Six of Pentacles. A balanced, harmonious, equal energy exchange, being very generous. Okay. This could also be for some of you that, you know, you might have been with someone, or someone had their eye on you, but they weren't sure if you wanted to be with them, because it seems like you get a lot of attention everywhere you go, or you're very generous with your time and attention with others here. Okay. But the Six of Pentacles is about sustainability. It is about, you know, that equal giving and receiving, being open up to being willing and open up to receive, right? But then also giving, so that you're not over giving and not receiving. Highest and best messages for Pisces and soulmate energy. Yeah, working towards a future. You got the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Someone wants, you know, a more committed, grounded connection here. Something that is long-term, something that is lasting. Some of you are going to be having that conversation. Moving forward, moving the relationship forward in the direction that, you know, you feel is best for you. And with all this green in the background, you know, it's about evolving and growing together, putting your energy and effort into what is important to you, building a legacy, because there's that, you know, those pentacles that are in that picture frame there. And the Eight of Wands is about movement, communication. So it looks like there'll be some important decisions and commitment, you know, possibly being made here. Choosing each other, I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, which is recognition, victory, success. Okay? So some of you, I'm sensing, you know, if you are calling in a soulmate, I feel like You're removing those blocks that were keeping you from opening up, you know, to love. And for those of you that are kind of in a situationship, okay, or you've been with somebody for a while, but it just hasn't really progressed, or there hasn't been clarity around the connection, I feel like that's coming with some conversations, some important conversations. It's also Cancer season, which is really lovely, right? Time to open up and let that heart space flow, that those heart-to-heart, you know, communications happen. Expressions of love, okay? And for some of you too, it was like, you know, you didn't know if you could balance or put enough effort, or if you had the energy or time to put into a serious, you know, commitment here of a relationship with a soulmate. But you're making that, you know, you're making that decision for yourself. You're feeling into it. I mean, even in this card here, look at the way she's looking at him. Like, he seems quite set. Like, I feel like this person seems quite set about a future with you, right? For those of you that are resonating, but you're just still like, like you're feeling into it. Like, I feel like this person dreams about it. This person fantasizes about it, okay? Because this King of Cups here. But you're feeling into it. You're taking your time. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, Pisces, right? Water sign energy here. You're really feeling into it, you know? You're feeling into how this timeline feels for you, how this shift would feel for you. If it's still in alignment with, like, your truth and your authenticity, with your dreams and your goals and your plans, okay? And does it feel good? Does it feel right? And you are very perceptive, right? Intuitive. Being a water sign, you can, you know, definitely feel into if this is right for you. Okay, any other messages here for soulmate energy for Pisces? Yeah, look at that. The 9 of Wands. Looks like you're getting closer to someone here, or someone's getting closer to you with the progression of these cards. Might have been some inner child healing that you had to do here in order to open up your heart space, okay? Because there's that child there that's behind that gate. It could also be that you were doing on, you know, some healing work here, or this person was, and any sort of kind of immature behaviors or perspectives. This could even be the ego. This could represent your ego, okay? Working and overcoming those ego fears or those ego challenges together. Moving forward in a very grounded, stable way. We also have the energy of summer, right? It's Cancer season now, and then here, you know, it's more of like a fall-winter energy coming through. So this energy could move through your experience for, you know, for a few seasons at least. But I feel like Pisces, you know, once you see or feel what it is that you want or what you desire, I feel like you will move forward with it. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior energy, but it's not giving up. So I feel like if you've been with somebody for a while, they've been very patient with your, you know, your path, your evolution, your growth, and I think they've kind of put their needs and desires a little bit more on the back burner, and they've been patient for moving at your pace with a connection or with what you desire here. Because I feel like they see you as the star, and they're not the only ones. Other people see you as the star too. Clarify this 2 of Swords for Pisces. We have the Hermit, or not, yeah, the Hermit energy, Virgo, I almost said Virgo. The Hermit energy here. It was all about preparing. Preparing internally and preparing the external world too. And somewhat about timing, I feel, as well. But I feel like, again, someone's been preparing to move things forward with you here, Pisces. Whether it is, you know, the first stages of dating, okay, someone expressing their feelings, or, you know, deeper commitments here, because we do have Justice, we do have a Hierophant, which could be marriage or long-term commitment. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Coin, too. So I feel like this person was ready to evolve and grow beyond just their feelings and their emotions, but express those, but also have something that is, you know, kind of taking on more responsibility in your connection or in your life here with that King of Coin energy. Yeah, but I just get the sense like this person has been thinking about this for a while. Okay, Pisces? So I want to get a few messages just for the Pisces that are calling in a soulmate real quick before we move on to the other messages. The Pisces calling in a soulmate. Again, I feel like it's about you making a decision. Leaving somewhat of the past behind. We do have the King of Swords. We have the Five of Swords, which is about being in conflict, right? And this is, you know, this person's in the middle of the bridge, and they have a bouquet, and they're dropping those flowers down to those swans there. So it's like thinking about it, but being in conflict, and then we have the Five of Coin. Okay, so I would say working right now on self-love, or there's somebody in the background here who's conflicted about opening up to you because they fear they don't have enough. Okay, so that's something else to just kind of be aware of. But more so, I feel for you, Pisces, that it's making the decision to open up your heart, making the decision to embrace, you know, truly what you desire, okay? And seeing yourself as good enough, seeing yourself as ready. Okay, with this Five of Coin, typically the Five of Coin is a scarcity mindset. So I'm getting this here, but this is also like, there's a key on the table, and it's like those are the keys to the kingdom as well. So realizing that you do have it all. You have it all, okay? And that you are more than worthy of, you know, calling in your soulmate here and having this beautiful, loving connection, okay? So some of you that might resonate if you are calling, look at that, bottom of the deck, Lovers, there you have it. You absolutely have the ability. You are deserving. It's just making that decision and being clear, okay, about what it is that you desire. You know, clearly communicate also with Source about what you would like to call in here too. Okay? But you might have found if you were dating, but things weren't moving in a smooth direction for you, you might have found it was because these people were mirroring how closed off you were. Okay? Or how conflicted you were about love and romance, or, you know, romantic connections. You don't have to follow a traditional path. You can create something that, you know, feels wonderful in alignment and maybe new paradigm to you, Pisces. But I do see here with the Lovers card, you will be meeting a vibrational match, okay, and making that choice, making that decision. And you could also have an ex in the could have been from the near past, or it could be distant past, who also, you know, is thinking about you as well. Now, I'm not saying they're your soulmate. Only you can kind of determine that. But I do feel like somebody missed an opportunity with you too. Okay? All right. So let's continue to move forward. Let's get a creator card here for Pisces soulmate energy. We have integrate your knowing, right? Once you discover something within yourself, like let's say you're like, oh my gosh, yes, this was, you know, the energy that I was putting out there that I wasn't opening up. Every time there's an invitation, I was saying no. I wasn't even feeling into it. I wasn't even focused on it. But having that inner knowing of what is best for you and important to you, and also where you're at now and the direction you want to move in the future, not like the past self, right, is really important. Number 9 is also about wish fulfillment, and that it's very close. Like, this new beginning is very close for you. So it's just a matter of like, you know what's important for you to do, you know the steps to take, and just, integrating that into wisdom, right? And again, we have the green card that's highlighting the heart chakra here. So even if it's energy clearing, a meditation, it's like you will know what it is that is best for you to open up the doorway to a soulmate connection. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a love message here for Pisces soulmate energy. We have the chaser. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Okay, so maybe that's why you weren't opening up, is because you have a fear of abandonment. And many people do. Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of, you know, and it takes courage to identify that and then start to, you know, gain those resources and put those practices that are helpful into like healing and moving beyond that cycle, right? Because I don't get like you're a chasing energy. I get that you were closed off energy here. You know, maybe you fear codependency or somebody being, you know, codependent on you. In fact, I think there'll be energies chasing you here. And probably have been chasing you for a while, Pisces, but I feel like you've just been ignoring it. You've been focused elsewhere. But since you're here for a soulmate reading, I think you're probably at that point where you're wanting to open up your heart, okay? Wanting to attract in someone who compliments you, you have, you know, a wonderful time with, and their energy just feels good to be around, like to vibe with, right? So that may be integrating into your knowing is, you know, that fear of abandonment, working through that cycle so that you can move forward to the next level. Okay, let's go ahead and get a lovebird message here for Pisces soulmate energy. Okay, so we have the parrot energy, and it says discernment is needed in communication. Trust your intuition. Okay, do their actions align with their words, or are they just telling you what you want to hear? Okay, so especially those of you that are dating or those of you that are considering a deeper commitment, you know, trusting in your discernment here. Okay, trusting in your intuition and also observing, you know, are the people around you, you know, or the people that are interested in dating you, like, are their actions aligning with their words? Are they over-promising? Are they self-aware? You know, are they putting in the work to evolve and grow like you have put in so much work here to evolve and grow? Okay? So you're taking your time. You're taking your time here to figure out who is best in alignment with you before you move forward. I want to get one more spirit animal card. For those who were with somebody for a while but not really ready to move things forward, can we get a message for them here? We have the crow. Wow. Crow symbolizes unconditional love, a magical connection, mystery, and serendipity. This love is fated, kismet, and a destined soul connection. This connection will bring profound transformation in your life, spiritual awakening, and psychic gifts. Okay? So, you know, those of you that you've had somebody in your life, but maybe again you've had, you know, maybe not enough clarity around the connection or the desire, you know, how you desire it to move forward. There's the sense that this is a type of love that is just different. It is different than what you've experienced before. It's different from your family members, you know, relationships. It's different from your friends' relationships. This is more so a spiritual connection, something that will heighten your intuitive gifts, something that will bring magic into your life or amplify the magic that is already in your life. Okay, the crow energy also represents a messenger energy too. So there could be a past life connection here. I'm seeing the Six of Cups in my third eye right now. Okay, but it is a mystery unfolding. Okay, so some of you, that is what you are connecting with right now, kind of moving forward with discernment. Or some of you are dating and you're going to be calling in this next level connection here that feels magical. And unconditional love is there for this connection to evolve and grow. Okay, not to say that they're not boundaries. Okay, people mistaken unconditional love for just accepting any sort of behavior, right? Loving people anyway, and that's not the case. Boundaries, being discerning, very important here. But this is someone who, the way that they love you makes you love yourself more, and vice versa. Okay, that's more so what I'm getting here. So be discerning, and again, choose, choose your own adventure. Choose what is best for you. All right, let's go ahead and get some love language messages here for Pisces soulmate energy. We have bucket list, okay, and we have lazy days. two polar opposite cards. Okay, so this is, with the love language coming through here, it's having these experiences together, no matter what that is, those shared passions, or maybe, some things are outside of your comfort zone that you're choosing to do together, but that's what your partner would really love to do. Okay. And vice versa. We also have lazy days, again, just vibing, spending time in each other's company. For you Pisces especially, you've got to love their energy, right? If you don't love their energy, that's just not going to work. So it's somebody who knows, is energetically aware too. Okay. And with the bucket list, it seems like something you want to, somebody you want to be with for a long time, right? And with the lazy days, it's somebody that, you can enjoy and just relax with. And that's as deeply as fulfilling as going on these wild adventures together too. Okay, let's go ahead and get Divine Feminine message. This is my deck, Divine Feminine Align. Highest and best messages here for feminine energy. Okay. We have stand your ground, be firm in your boundaries. Okay, so for some of you, if you were dealing with someone who was not respecting your boundaries, standing ground and being firm and holding your boundaries is important here. And I feel like communicating your needs, is also very important. And then we also have I am integrating with my soulmate in this moment. Okay. So there is a sense of letting the right energy in, and just letting that magic and that alchemy just naturally unfold. Yes, there'll be communication about the direction, and they'll be working on the connection, right? Building towards a future. But there's also that sense of there's the natural momentum that happens in the connection. Especially if you have something that's, a soul connection that's a bit higher level, where, maybe you telepathically communicate with each other, or you receive a lot of information, or, it could be any sort of healing. Sometimes healing happens on higher levels, right? And that integrates down into the physical. So there's definitely more unfolding here for you, especially with the feminine energy. So you've got, two kind of opposite cards here. For some of you, especially those of you dating or being discerning about who you desire for your future, being very firm and knowing your boundaries, being firm in them, standing in them, being willing to walk away from anyone who does not respect your boundaries is also important too. Okay. And then there's others of you that, someone feels right. You're opening up. You're letting that magic happen. You're letting that relationship grow. Okay. All right, let's see for the masculine messages. Masculine messages for Pisces, soulmate energy. We have communicative. Okay, communication, another message of communication coming through being important. Okay. And we have social media, stalking, gossip, asking questions, snooping too coming through here. Okay. So there is definitely, if you feel masculine energy, if you have questions, ask your partner. Okay. Ask your partner. I would recommend that over social media stalking, okay, or listening to gossip. Ask your partner. Obviously be discerning too, right? But communicate, because I feel like you're communicating on different levels here. So like, let's say you pick up something telepathically, but you're not sure whether or not you're like, you can believe it. You can ask that person, hey, I picked up on this telepathically. Does that align with you? Does that resonate? Like, oh my gosh, yes, that's what I was thinking about. Then you'll know, rather than guessing, rather than assuming, or, ask questions, ask clarifying questions. That's also a really helpful tool in communication. When someone says one thing, you mirror it back to them and be like, you said this is what I received, is that what you meant? And then they can further clarify, and that can clear up any sort of miscommunication. But masculine's communication is important. So if you have questions, ask, right? We also have open, honest, and truthful coming through here too. So keep in mind, if you expect something of someone, make sure that you also can provide that. What I mean by that is, like, if you expect somebody to be open, honest, and truthful, then it's important that, and this is, of course, in building a healthy connection. We're not talking about connections with narcissists or connections with people that want to play games. We're talking about, like, a beautiful connection that you're building and growing both together, right? So if you want your person to open up, you open up. Okay? You want them to be truthful, you be truthful. You lead the way is what I'm actually getting here. Masculine energy is going to be leading the way. And for some of you watching this, because we have the gossip energy coming through, there might be people around you that are gossipy, right? Or, again, since this Pisces is a star, okay, the star energy, there could be jealousy. So also be keen and aware of those who are just jealous, or those that are just, in a low vibration, okay? And you're Pisces, or you're intuitive, you're perceptive, you can pick up on that, okay? So that's what we have for the masculine energy. Let's go ahead and finish with a divine door for Pisces. A divine door for Pisces soulmate energy. We have the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups of happiness. 3 cheers are done. Okay? So there's celebration energy coming through here. You're opening up the door to celebration. You're opening up the door to a happy completion here. Okay? Friendship, true friendship too. Friendship might be, the base of your connection here. We also have a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. So the afternoon energy could also be significant for either a decision that's made, important conversation that is had. And then we have 3 cheers are done. It's almost like, the power of 3 here coming through. Like there's a divine celebration coming in for you here, Pisces. A divine doorway that you're walking through. And there's much more expansion on the other side of this doorway. Okay? So do that work in your heart space, or wherever you feel like you are blocking your desires, or your ego is maybe coming forward. Do that work, and then I feel like these doorways are opening up for you. And for the masculine energy, I feel like it was like hearing gossip from other people, or, being kind of in a confused or unsure state because of outside sources. Go within, listen to your intuition. What does your intuition have to say? Communicate with that person. Be direct, be clear, be honest, be open, be truthful. Speak from your heart space. We have that, the King of Cups energy coming through. So this is beautiful. It looks like, you are opening up this new doorway here after having to move through, much discernment and having to pivot and be creative in your success. It looks like you are coming to a milestone, Pisces. Okay? So thank you so much for joining me. Receive what resonates, release what doesn't. Take the best care of yourself. If you're interested in more content, I have a Bloom Patreon membership that's linked below. And, many blessings to you, and I will see you soon.